Welcome to Daggers and Shadow Daddies.
We're your hosts, Ryan and Adriana.
Buckle up, Buttercup.
Warning, this podcast contains explicit content.
Don't drop the soap, it's gonna get dirty.
It's all vibes and no facts.
Which one's the Shadow Daddy? The sexy one?
This is a much more serious book.
Yeah, it was.
Very intense, very sad, trauma.
Yeah, I think I'm so nervous about what they have to do for the second half of this book.
There's
Fucking nothing's happened.
Well,
Like, a lot's happened, but nothing has been solved.
yeah, we don't even have the third word key yet.
We don't have a third word key. Nobody's together.
No, everyone's all scattered throughout the entire world.
Yep. Aylin's still broken. Kind of.
I think she's healing already.
As much as we could expect her to.
Yeah.
They got the Underground Railroad going right now. Like,
I couldn't figure out where they were at or how they were moving.
Nomeo Tubman gave them the right directions and sent them on their way down the river Styx.
Yeah, it's like a whole stream, cave system underground all the way to the beaches. Is that the plan?
Yeah, I think. Also, I don't know what the hell's going on. But she gained a crown, which is cool.
Yes. Was the comment about I thought that fell in the river or something like that, was that because it was partially true? One of the stories that Maeve was spinning and the crown was involved and it got thrown?
Maybe. I thought it just had to do with, like, the old legend as to how, the queen was defeated and in what way.
Oh, I thought it was Maeve always kept Mab and Mala's crowns with her. So for them to be out of sight was a big deal. And then Aylin said, I thought it was in the river. And everyone looked at her all confused.
No, I think you're 1,000% right now that you bring that up, because it was brought up that they're normally kept in her court.
Yeah, as like a trophy. In some ways, she gave it like one story to spin. It's like, oh, my sisters. Okay, do you think that Maeve pretended to be the sister, not in authority, and just waited for those two to die? Or did she kill them? She had to have killed them.
I think she aided their death.
Yeah. But
I would argue not so much that they were killed by her, unless she wanted them to swear fealty and they didn't. Maybe that was it. But my guess is they died fighting the brothers.
Oh, yes. I bet that's what happened.
I think she allowed them to be sort of like bullet sponges. Sacrificial siblings.
Yeah, I think there's more to the history thing that hasn't been shared, or it's been shared and my memory is so crappy over the course of 8 books.
Yeah, I would say there's a lot to remember. And also there's not a lot happening other than exposition in the last couple of weeks.
Yes, but I was taking the exposition to convey her disassociation right now because of the trauma.
I would agree, but I do think there's just been a lot of it, period. Like, we get... who's our songbird?
Songbird?
Yeah, who's Fergie? You know what I'm talking about?
Nezrin?
Yeah, there you go.
I forgot all about her.
Even for her stuff, it's like, maybe we got a lot of exposition.
Well, I think there was some comment about her maybe getting married to Sartak.
She did. I believe she is technically married to Sartak.
Just so they could have sex the day before a war?
Yeah, because they get to have their wedding night. And I'm like, the fuck?
Who's stopping you?
Oh.
No.
Mm-mm.
It's Borte.
That's the sister. Yeah.
Yeah, that's who it was.
Yeah, no, I don't know how I feel about that either.
It was weird. I'm
It's
like,
just we can already have sex.
What if we already have?
Like, yeah, okay, you guys are super cool. Ooh, we're having sex. Like, all right, neat.
Going to war.
Why don't you guys actually go to fucking war? Like, just leave it alone. I don't know. I think I'm really enjoying this book, but there's so much fucking happening, and nothing is concluding, really. The fucking Dorian and...
Dorian is a new
stuff.
man. This is not the Dorian that I remember from the beginning. He is confident.
He's also lying.
Yeah.
And he's kind of a dick about some stuff. Like, Manon is like, dude, I don't want you to fucking die.
And then he just goes off in the sunset.
Yeah,
As a
He's
hawk.
like, bitch, who do you think you're talking to? I'm the king, baby. And I'm like, okay, let's chill the fuck out. You literally learned to shapeshift yesterday. Like, let's calm down. She saw you get the cloaca and she's got concerns.
Was he a hawk or a crow?
I don't know. He was a bird. He
There's
pooped
a-
something.
There was a conversation of what that could mean. I don't know what his form must mean. I think it must be important.
I thought he was a raven.
That's really cool. I thought it was a hawk.
I could have swore that he was a raven because that's like the coolest bird. We've been through this argument so many times.
What's the coolest bird?
Yeah, like we can agree ravens are weird, big.
Fair. And did he shapeshift also into a wyvern?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know, man. It's weird. I remember the longest part was him just getting brown eyes.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, oh, you got brown eyes. And I'm like, okay, so he really needed this power set. You had fucking invisible tendrils of magic that you could do anything with. The shapeshifting, not that big a deal.
I don't know if he did turn into one, but
He
it
definitely
sounds
turned
like
into a
he's
bird.
about to.
Yeah, he definitely did turn into a bird. Because she looked over and saw him bird talking to the ghost girl, and she's like, God damn it, you dumb fuck.
It was also so cool the moment where he is just looking one direction and a wyvern is coming to snap at him and he just turns into like a ball of fire, like the Fantastic Four flaming torch dude.
Yeah, but also I'm like, all right, he's so cool, but he doesn't need to be able to shapeshift. Like,
Yeah, I
he can do everything else anyway.
I think it's part of his plan.
Yeah, it must be. I'm sure. I'm just pointing out that if you have the power to do everything already with magic, why not focus on learning that a little better?
I thought this was part of the learning process. That he's like, I can't do that, therefore I'm going to learn.
Yeah, I don't currently know how to fly an airplane. I better learn bungee jumping in the middle of it? Like, what the fuck?
I'm
No.
assuming his plan is to look like the bad guy. What's his name?
Arabin.
Erewhon.
Oh, yeah. But for what?
I don't know.
Why do you assume that's his plan? That he wants to look like
Who else
him?
would he shapeshift into? Parrington? That's who I'm thinking of. I wonder if he wants to shapeshift into Parrington.
But everybody can always smell the shapeshifters.
There.
Like, none of the Fae have been fooled by anybody. Even Lysandra. They immediately are like, I don't think that's the one. Like, he's got to match the BO with everything else.
Do you think that now the spider is dead, that other guy got his 20 years back, even though he wasn't the one that killed the spider?
No. I think he made that up as the idea. It couldn't work that
Just
way,
a
but
pipe
there was
dream.
nothing that substantiated that,
No,
ever.
just a goal of his.
Yeah, maybe, you spent the last 5 years looking. They spread that 20 across several of those spiders. Maybe Erewhon now no longer has 70,000 years to spare. Or whoever they're working for. Because they're not working for the queen.
No.
This is the other thing I would add. When we discussed the spiders in the last book, these spiders are more civilized than those spiders are.
And these ones work for Erewhon.
Yes.
The other ones worked for Maeve.
Yeah, but it's interesting to me that one is considered inherently more civilized than the other. Maeve spiders have been here longer.
Right.
It's just they didn't adjust the same way.
No.
Maeve
just
spiders
different.
are fucking ruthless. They're like, we don't need to make deals, we'll just fucking kill you. These spiders, on the other hand, are like, yeah, hey, let's make a deal, but they lie. Also, we learn about the sword if it's a polygraph.
Oh, yeah. The truth. That's been told to us at one point.
Yeah,
That
but
it's
nobody used it before. It
No.
was just called Truthsayer.
And I wondered what it meant. I'm like, truth say. I think we had a whole bit about it being sliced or like cutting people up.
Yeah, it's a sword. It seems like the right thing it should do. How about this? If you lie, it's like a lasso of Wonder Woman. It just acts on its own and slits your throat.
Fuck.
People would stop lying. In presence of a
quick.
sword. Yeah, I would think they would be pretty creative with the way they worded shit.
Well, Manon lied about something. Oh,
Yeah.
she lied about drawing in the yellow legs.
She lied about not drawing in the yellow legs.
No. I thought she did draw in the yellow legs, and the lie was her saying, I didn't do it.
That's what I just said.
Oh, I got
She
backwards.
lied about not doing it.
Oh, I got backwards.
No, I think we're on the same page here.
Right.
She did indeed draw them in.
in order to gain their trust by fighting the Yellow Legs? Like it was a whole scheme, you think?
Well, I think that's a part of it, but I think the other thing is to make them believe that the war had come to them,
Oh,
that it was
yeah.
now unavoidable.
Well, now she's going to try to go convince the other clan, hopefully not the Yellow Legs.
I think eventually it'll be them too. Because she's going to the one where she saved the girl's wyvern or
Yes.
whatever. Her mom, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's going back to go talk to her, who was the one who sort of spoke up for Manon the whole time. So I think that'll be cool.
I think it'll work. I don't like that.
Against their better judgment.
Yeah, I don't know how they're going to spin it to work, like how you're going to convince them now. Yeah, other than you did save her. So that makes sense.
What do you think of us loading our pockets with gold?
What do you mean? As a way to convince them?
No, sorry, I thought we were done with the Manon storyline. I was moving right into Aelin back in...
Oh, yeah.
They're,
Okay, what about that over there?
They go into the tomb and they just fill their pockets with gold to
They-
fund their war.
Oh, they did that? I missed that.
Oh, yeah. No, while they're cruising down on the River Styx, they eventually get to the tomb. And in the tomb, there's riches that enough for kingdoms to be built on. All this fun stuff. Aelin and Rowan exchange wedding rings.
Oh, yes. Yes.
And everybody else is just filling their pockets with gold. And like, oh, these big saggy pockets. And I really was thinking about this. What kind of excellent seamstress or seamster, whomever is making these pants pockets, they're both bulgeable, but can hold that much gold. Gold is heavy.
It is heavy. I also question it because they don't change their clothes that often.
Oh.
To the point that what's her name in that city recognized Rowan and Gabriel and Lorcan's clothes on Elide. No,
Yeah,
not
that's-
Elide. Do I have the names right? Irene and Elide are too similar.
Yeah, Elide.
Elide.
Yes. Irene is the healer.
Pregnant.
Already. Fucking
Dorian.
Dorian. No, K-Hole.
Too many goddamn names. Kale.
K-Hole is like, don't worry, the swimmers are healed. Like, it's all good. And she's immediately knocked up. And his dad, King of Assholes, immediately observes this.
You
He's
didn't
like,
notice?
You didn't know she keeps putting her hand on her tummy? And K-Hole's like, I just thought the beer was setting a little fun. And the dad's like, no, man, she's like, kind of pissy. Like, you had to have seen the glow. And he's like, wow, no, it's crazy, daddy. And he's like, well, your mom left. So I've just been eyeballing ladies. All right. Also, another mom's missing, younger brother's missing.
Yes.
The second generation of rulers in this place.
We're all missing.
Yeah, with their moms. And then Kayle's like, can't believe it took her that long to leave. And I'm like, you're not at all worried about where the fuck she went?
Yeah, where's your mom?
Where is safe? Like, everywhere you've been is a danger. The entire world is slowly falling into this, and you have no idea where she's at or how to keep her safe. Your dad's a dickhole, but maybe he was safe.
What do you think about the whole thing of him walking in and seeing how dilapidated it was?
Oh, the garden? Where he felt ashamed?
Yeah, he
Where
was
he's
really
like, "Ah."
embarrassed of the place. His dad wasn't taking care of it. That was really sad.
I think his dad lost a lot of money and influence.
Oh,
Upkeep and maintenance is, for a place like that, has got to be just a sign of how well you're able to collect taxes and, you know, the economy in your local area. My guess is the king destroys magic. Your dad is sort of, as a peripheral lord, doing shit. But the outlying kingdoms, you know, or areas of the kingdom of Otterlin, had to be really negatively impacted by what the king had going on.
yeah, especially with him being so close to Morath.
Yeah, I would say. That's my guess.
Well, I know that he said something about dad never really, if it's not broken, don't fix it, or whatever the phrase is. That seems to be
Yeah.
like his dad. He's like, it's fine.
Yeah, which I think they just have like the fundamental difference in how they view things. Like, you know, routine maintenance. But also, K-Hole, you're not a great observer. You came in that lady and never once thought maybe she's pregnant. Dad could tell immediately. And he was like, oh. And then he's like, I like that. You're like, okay, that's good or bad. I can't decide.
No, I didn't think that dad liked Irene. He made it like a backhanded comment of, you should have locked down the last girl.
Oh,
Turns
that was just
out-
to piss off Irene.
Oh.
He likes this one because she's mouthy.
Oh.
He's like, oh yeah, this one, she can defend herself. Yeah, I like that one. And then he's like, well, the last one turns out is the queen, so maybe you should have locked that down if you were such a useless twat. And then Irene's like, shut up, he does things for love. And I got his legs working. And then Dad's like, I can see his legs. He got yours spread and his are working.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so that was cool. So she's super knocked up right now, picking out her room in his little castle.
Kale with his wife, though. He's like, my wife. Yeah. While they're on the boat.
Lady Irene Towers Hole. What's K Hole's last name?
Westfall.
Westfall, there we go. Yeah, what is it? Lady Irene Towers Westfall. And I'm like, wait, she kept her name too? She hyphenated? Which is cool, but it seems pretty fucking...
It's long, but it's good. I like it.
It's going to be real complicated when they have kids. I don't know how that works. How do hyphenated names work?
I believe it's the wife's maiden name is the middle or something like that, or first.
Wait, so you have 5 kids, they all have the same middle name?
Sister-in-law was telling me about this because she has a hyphenated name.
Mm-hmm.
So her mom's last name is her first last name, and then her dad's last name is the second one. But it's technically always male lineage because her mom's last name is the one is that second one from her dad.
Hold on, but that's a cultural thing too.
Yeah,
right?
It is.
Okay, I know what we're saying now. I thought you were talking about my sister has a hyphenated last name.
It's sister-in-law.
No, my sister has a hyphenated last name, technically.
Yeah, she does. That's the same reason as Irene. That's a good point.
But it was just like, it's fucking wild because I'm like, what the hell happens with the kids? And I guess I don't know. Kids just get the male last name.
Yeah, whichever you want.
So odd. Huh. Well, you know what? Good luck, Miss Towers Westfall. I don't care. It sounds an awful lot like Twin Towers Must Fall, is all I'm saying.
That's a really good point. I didn't catch that. I was just more chuckling at him just being an oddball about, like, his wife. It was cute.
Yeah, he seems so happy.
Yeah.
Other than he's embarrassed of his disheveled castle. And I'm like, bitch, she don't even have a castle. Why is she judging you? He's like, well, it's not as glorious as the Torre Chesme. I'm like, yeah, no fucking shit. That's like the most beautiful place I've ever existed. It's 1,500 years old and every kingdom has been like, preserve it. You thought fucking Westfall Keep was going to be something to really show the ladies?
Where are they going to go after all this? Oh, I guess the first they have to...
Probably to the afterlife, is my guess.
They have to survive first.
I mean, if she survives, she'll be the first surviving pregnant lady we've heard of so far.
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, because Rowan's... Okay, hold on. Didn't Rowan at one point say that he wanted to show Aelin the house that he built for his mate that was technically built for the last lady, but that wasn't his mate, so it's actually for Aelin?
Well, no, it was built for the other lady. She wasn't technically his mate.
Yeah, because they weren't too far from wherever that house was. And I was like, you should probably build another one.
Yeah, why don't you move it down the road a little bit? You know, there's 2 wooden crosses in the front of the other one.
That's what he even said.
Well, this is my thing, too, where he's like, I'd love to show her my sweet house, but she may not appreciate that there's a dead baby in there. I never loved her anyway. Clearly just a trick pulled by Maeve. And I'm like, bitch, you act like you're the only one that was misled. I imagine that poor woman who gave her life might have also been misled. Specifically, she was brought in like a hog to slaughter.
Yeah.
Maeve's like, oh yeah, you're going to fall in love with that lady. Baby on the way. And then she's like, I'm in a murderer in front of you. And I'm like, oh, what's worse than a dead wife? A little baby in there. And I'm like, what the fuck? That's what I'm saying. Now, here's what I also wondered. Initially, I thought, oh, Maeve can mess with memories. Nobody actually had to die.
Well, that was...
This could have just been a fake implanted memory of like, hey, that bitch, she didn't even exist, let alone the pregnancy. But again, what the fuck was the point of the pregnancy at any point? Like, it served no purpose. Just unborn tragedy is what that is.
So Irene has to live.
Or we're really going to motivate K-Hole. He'll be moving without a cane.
He'll die if she dies.
But not about the baby. We don't know about the baby.
Yeah. How have we not discussed Rowan?
He had his redeeming moment. I will say there is one chapter here that I specifically fucked up when I told you what chapter it was.
End of chapter 29, and then I think 34, somewhere in there.
Yeah, I don't care about 29 when it starts.
Yeah.
I go right to the beginning of the end. Motherfucker skinned him alive.
Yeah.
It was perfect. It's exactly what you wanted.
It was fantastic. And especially the motivation behind why he chose the method. He's just like, you said you would do this, and I did it for you. Like, what?
Well, and he's like, okay, so they show up. First of all, we're happy about Fenris.
Yeah.
Fenris, he's back. He's with Aelin. They have trauma bonded. She gave him the blood oath, so now he's sworn to her, which is great. He'll survive. He managed to fight through the oath and break it manually, which first guy we've seen do it yet.
Yes. Yeah, he lived much longer. And I was questioning if this would happen. I'm like, are they just going to let him die over there?
No, but they did take a shocking amount of time to decide to save his ass.
I think she was still trying to. She was like, it's like she was broken and became a goddess after all this. Like her, so far, aura is very different and more of the goddess-like energy in the way she's speaking and moving.
I took it as she's just disconnected, and time has changed for her now.
Yeah.
She experienced far more of it than they did.
Oh, because of the false memories and all that.
How long was she gone, Adri?
I thought a few months.
It's very specific. We got a very specific answer. We got it down to the hour.
Oh, wow. Okay, what was it?
I don't remember.
What?
It was like 2 months, 3 days, and 7 hours. And then Aelin's like, oh my God, he was counting the hours. And then he's like, yeah, I spent 3 of those hours skinning that guy alive. Coolest thing, though, he shows up. The Looney Tunes dude is there, which I thought we were going to get some build up into that guy actually being a badass.
Who's the Looney Tunes guy?
Oh, the guy that's been torturing Aelin for 2 months.
Oh, yeah, okay, him.
I thought that he was going to be like, because he was built up to be a real badass. He's the least badass dude of the whole bunch. Rowan was able to not just subdue him, but to have the healers show up who don't work for him.
No, they work for Maeve, yeah.
Yeah, and they still showed up and they were like, I guess we get an opportunity to work on a cat like this. And they did. They kept him healed enough so he was alive the whole time. Well, he, piece by piece, dismantled this man. And I was like, that is, when you're just so full of rage in your darkest little corners of your mind, and somebody has wronged someone who you love, that is the exact right thing. It's exactly what you want. You're like, how can I possibly make just the air that exists around you bring you pain? And that's how that works.
It was fantastic.
Amazing.
It was great.
Like, all I could think of was like, what do you take first, right? Probably the eyelids.
Oh, we're not going to dive into that.
No, we're not going to get too far. I'm saying, don't you think? Like, that's where he had to be like, oh, you're not allowed to close your eyes through this.
Oh my fucking God, stop. You're scaring me.
Oh, well, no, I'm just saying. You know that guy, he's a Looney Tune. He's going to take child trauma.
Smell, D.
Yeah, no, it's crazy.
No, I was constantly in fear that it was going to turn into sexual assault with the way that some of the
You thought Rowan was gonna fuck him?
No.
You took my lady, now I'm taking your booty hole, Virginia. What's that guy's name?
I don't remember.
His name's like K. It starts with a K.
Oh, it's Karen.
It is literally Kern.
It's Kern.
Yeah.
It's easier to say Karen.
Touch your toes, Kern.
No, I was very worried every time that he was saying what he was going to escalate it. And I was like, oh fuck, please don't be this type of book. Please don't be this type. And it wasn't.
You're like, yeah, this is the haunting Adeline of our verse. That's what's going on here. The book that has refused to describe a single dong. We have literally just heard about a dog tit being described. I think that's the most sexual thing we've heard.
Well,
is that right? Or no, you said that also one of the what is it? The Klondike's sister. You know what I'm talking about? Not Klondike. What's he called?
I'm so lost.
Kawasaki. What's the guy? Klondike, Kawasaki. Cool.
Karen?
No, the king fellow. That now the Rook Rider is he's now gonna get him.
Sartak?
Yeah, but okay, what happens? What's his dad called? No, what's his dad called?
Oh, the Coggins?
There we go, Cognate. Klondike. That's what I was thinking. All right, so the Cognate sister.
Hussar?
Hussar's wife is described as being massively endowed. So we got that one, and then we got the girl with the limp and the big boobs. A lead.
I'm pretty sure we had a spill his seed scene on the beach.
You know what? Actually, I think you're right, because I do remember being really upset every time this thing is described as spilling.
I was like,
Yeah, the lackadaisical cum. So weird. I hate that every time. Oops. She's pregnant. Oh, what happened? I tripped. What the fuck, dude? Sounds like something McCahill just did. His wiener barely even worked. Oh, what happened? Well, it kind of spilled.
Stop.
Oh, what was happening? She was giving me the sexual healing.
I feel bad that you're bullying him.
Wait, he's fine. His penis works enough. Unless he was just cucking it out. And she got knocked up and he's like, well, listen, we're a very progressive family. That's actually Caution's baby in her tummy.
Oh. Oh, right. I think we touched on a lot of the main points in the book.
Touch your main points.
That happened.
Dude, we're missing so many.
We're missing
so
many.
much has happened.
I took some notes and then we went on a long drive and I didn't take notes. A lot of major stressors are going on in life right now. So I'm going to use somebody else's notes online until we get through this. And I appreciate everyone as our episodes are very delayed. Oh no, I lost my notes.
Important thing. Aelin got busted out of jail. Her hair's longer because the healers didn't know how long to make it. What a good detail. I thought you were looking for notes.
I am. I think I finally found them. Oh, chapter 1 starts off with Aedion and Lysandra, and they're moving the troops to this camp. Nobody has noticed Aelin is actually Lysandra, and Aedion still refused to speak to Lysandra, and only does it when she's pretending to be Aelin, so it helps to convince other people, and he ends up being a total dick later.
I kind of forgot about him even being a character. He's sort of inconsequential.
He seems so mad with this plan. And then
because how is he supposed to fuck his girlfriend if she keeps looking like his cousin that he's no longer attracted to?
The difficulties. I thought that they were going down a good path of, I thought they were going to date. Nope.
Well, I think they were, but now she wears his cousin's face all the time.
Yeah.
Who's also his queen.
It's awkward.
Yeah. I would argue the thing that he has going on is also Lysandra's more loyal to the queen than she is to him.
Ooh, yes.
So, fuck him. Thank you, Lysandra.
They reached Allsbrook Castle and reunited with Evangeline. She's doing great.
Who the fuck is Evangeline?
The little girl.
Be more specific.
The teen girl with Fleetfoot.
Oh, Fleetfoot's back.
Yep.
God damn, yeah, good. Man, I missed Fleetfoot.
And then they are told...
What an absentee dog parent, right? Like the dog quit existing in the second book?
Yeah.
Or book 8 now? This is crazy.
Turns out the dog is not magical like you were hoping. I'm so
The story's not fucking over yet.
There's still
Third word key. Done.
Fleetfoot saves the day.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Fleetfoot will bring it back Airbud style.
I would lose my goddamn mind.
Fleetfoot chomps down on it and then transforms into like a He-Man dog. Like a Voltron. You know what Voltron is?
Yes, it's like the little, not Lego thing. I'm moving my hands like a little robot. A robot?
Oh, what kind of robot?
A Voltronic
What's he made of? What are his components?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, everybody knows a famous big plastic robot. Yeah, that sounds like something that would have defended us in space. Get the hell out of here. Plastic robot.
Voltron. Oh my gosh, what is this?
He's made of creatures, kind of like metal cats.
Oh, there's also a bike now called Voltron, an e-bike.
Of course there is. Trying to horn in on the sweet 80s cartoon action. Did you see it?
Yes, I did see it.
Okay, so how do we feel about that?
I don't understand what to do with this information.
What do you mean? Hold on, wait. What do you look? Which one is that? Why is that thing there? Oh yeah, no. So now this is what happens. You see how it's got mouths and stuff everywhere? Boom, that's Fleetfoot gets the word keys.
Oh, right.
Turns into Voltron and destroys everybody that's evil.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's
the end of the book.
You're welcome, guys. Prediction done.
I want a quick prediction. We made it through one chapter. No. Oh, well.
Good.
Will Aelin live at the end of this book?
Define live.
Define what you mean.
I think Aelin goes away. I don't necessarily know if she dies. I think in order to get rid of the Volg presence, either Aelin or Dorian have to drag Maeve and what's his name again? Erwin.
Yeah.
Through the portal. They open the door. Somebody's got to go through it. Maybe everybody's going through all at once.
I think it's going to be Dorian that does it, that sacrifices his life. And I also think Manon and the 13 are going to die. There has been a mention 2 times of what it takes for a witch to use magic. And it kills their life force or something like that.
Yeah, but what a bullshit deal. She's a super queen or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm. So I think it's going to be her and Dorian.
The only reason I'm kind of going with you on this is I think why Dorian actually wants to shapeshift is so he can look like her.
Aelin?
Yes.
Oh.
Because he's also the only one capable of using fire.
Brilliant. Why didn't you tell me this earlier?
Because I still think it's a dumb plan.
What?
He could just use the fire. Like, who cares?
Huh. Too bad he didn't know how to do that earlier on the beach. He would have been a much better choice to fake being Aelin.
No, I don't think so. I think it would have been really bad. If he was the one that got taken back and tortured for 2 months.
No. Versus what Lysandra's doing right now.
Oh, that bitch. Yeah.
Okay, that would be awesome. Okay, I'm on board if he does something like that. It's not a bad plan. What are you talking about? That's not a bad plan.
No, it would be just as well if he just used the magic. He didn't have to look like her to do it.
Fair, I guess.
He could have just been like, yeah, guys, I'm Dorian. And I bet you're wondering how we got here. And it's like everything's on fire behind him and everything. He's like, see, my dad met my mom. And then he met a little Vogue prince. And that prince laid babies in his head.
And then there was me.
It's just like, he's just got these bright blue eyes. Looking like a boss baby. And I really like books and boobies. But not in the same time. He's like, I met this assassin girl. And she made me crazy. She made me... You know what I'm talking about?
I don't know where you're going with it. It sounds like you're doing a whole rip. And I am...
All right, so hold on. I met an assassin lady. She made me nervous. You know what I'm talking about?
You got the song.
Men at work. Land down under. Land down under. Yeah.
I'm surprised that you haven't done a spin from that 90s TV show. You did it during our Akatar read.
I'm saving it.
You're saving it.
Mhm.
Okay. For Akatar again?
Mhm. Are you
Okay.
thinking- wait.
We do the reread?
Is this you talking about Beetleborgs?
No.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
No. You and your cousin, who's like a year younger than you, she memorized that whole intro to that song. Why can't I think of it?
Oh, you're thinking of the Fresh Prince?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we each took a version of this song. There's 2 different versions. And then if you yell them at each other over enough years, you'll know both versions. But yeah, no, I think when it comes to making music for a series, this wasn't it.
Yeah, you've had a lot of music references, but this book doesn't. I don't know. This one's the most intense and serious.
This series is tonally all over the place.
Yeah.
The first book, totally different than the second book. Then we read The Assassin's Blade somewhere. Either that was the second or the third one that we read. I was like, oh shit, that tonally felt like a totally different book. Then you get a couple of them where it's sort of normal. By the time you get to book 6, you're like, actually, I don't understand how the fuck we started where we started, and now we're here now.
I don't know. There
And
was
then
a
the last
turn
book-
at some point.
Last book where it was all B-side story, I'm like, okay, I don't understand this. Let's see how it goes in the next book.
Yeah, I've been very
Now we're in
excited for this.
book. This is a great book, but what the fuck?
This one's fantastic. I have been very emotional. The moment when Aelin was saying, "Let me out," the audiobook version,
Mm-hmm. She
devastating.
did a great job.
And we're in the car driving back, and I just want to cry because I'm also under a lot of stress. And so
Yeah, you're right. It's probably the book's fault.
it's probably the book, definitely not outside
Not all
stuff.
the random crying. That's actually been mostly because of the book also. I would say yes, it's super well done, but there's things that I also just don't give a shit about.
Really?
I don't
every
care about
single-
your blue glowworms.
Oh.
I don't care about that. Like, there's things that it doesn't make any difference to me. They're like, the fish are blind that are pulling the raft. And I'm like, okay, cool. Yeah, I assume if they are spending all their time in this dark cave with no light, they'd be mostly blind. Yeah. I just don't give a fuck. Like, why is that a detail that matters to me?
Let's get moving.
Yeah, well, they're like, oh, we pulled up to shore. Like, okay, so you've managed to beach your little raft. You have no method of communicating with these fish things that are pulling you.
It's just vibes and good energy.
That's kind of a thing, though. There
Aelin
isn't
had-
vibes and good energy. Aelin goes
No.
3 days without talking while in this boat.
No. You know, you with cats?
Yeah.
That's what they're doing.
I prefer to think of it as I'm a poos charmer.
Okay.
You know, it's me and Dorian just being poos charmers.
Where you're around cats and you just have good vibes and they come to you, you don't have to call a single cat. They just
Okay, hold on. I don't think anybody has to call cats. Oh, yeah.
call it.
You say, I want to go right here on a limb and be like, people should stop doing that.
Wherever we go, though, if there's a cat, the cat walks to you.
Yeah.
You are not Bambi. The
I told you, I'm a poos whisperer.
what's Snow White vibes? It's like Aelin. She has those vibes, like with the.
Wait, so the fish just keep coming to her? The sightless fish?
It's like she just has the good energy where the people around her want to help her.
I think most of the people around her have tried to murder her at some point or another.
Not on
I
this
s-
journey, though.
Well, that's true. On this particular leg of the journey, the people that showed up to save her life also would like her to not be in a bad place.
Yes.
I think that's true. But I would say if you're these blind fish and you're just working off of vibes, okay, we got a lady who's still sorting out whether or not this is reality, which such a perfect note. So perfect. It's like, have you ever had a severe concussion or you lose memory?
No.
It's a similar thing. It scares the shit out of you. You're like, oh fuck, was I dreaming or am I dreaming now? And you also can't figure out basic shit like your name or the date. Like, that was always funny to me. And I love that my mom's big question was like, who's president? And I'm like, fuck, dude, I didn't care about that before. Like, you shitting me?
That was her first question when you were knocked out.
It was probably right up there. From what I can remember, I was initially like, whoa, and I like sit up and she's like, lay down. And everybody's like, lay down. So I was like trying to stand up and like, don't stand up, lay down. So like running toward me. And I'm
She
like,
had like a wonky fucking leg.
well,
the wrong
my dirt
direction.
bike was just bent in half. Like, it was a
Whoa.
bad time. And I just remember like looking over and I'm like, oh, my dirt bike's over there. And I was like, walk to it. But then I was also like, this fucking dirt bike is on again. And then I like couldn't figure out how to stand up and I got really dizzy. And they're like, lay down, don't stand up. They thought I had a punctured lung or something. I was like, okay. So like, I go to lay down. And my mom just comes right after me. She's like, who's president? And I'm like, who are you? She's like, oh my God, it doesn't remember. I was like, your mom, I know your mom, we're fine. And I'm just like, but whose clothes am I wearing? And that's when my buddy was panicking. He's like, what are your clothes? I'm like, oh my God, who am I? What the fuck is going on? But you can't really figure it out in the moment is the point. It's very disorienting. You're just like, oh fuck, I don't know what day it is. I don't know who I am. I don't know who you are. And I imagine when you come out of this in and out realistic dream thing, bare minimum, even if it's obvious, it kind of pisses you off when that happens. Like, we've all had that time where, like, we've dreaded getting out of bed, and then you're, like, warm and cozy in there. You closed your eyes for, like, 5 seconds, and you woke up 2 hours later after spending an entire day at fucking work in your dream, being productive. You wake the fuck up, you open your eyes, and it hasn't even begun yet, and you're like, you have to be shitting me. Like, you're contemplating how to get credit for that day of work that you did in your sleep.
I think that's kind of what she was dealing with when she was feeling good in one of those fake memories. And all of a sudden she's like, this isn't right. This isn't right. Something's not right. And it's like, oh, fuck.
Yeah. And now Rowan, but she can tell that the bond between she and Rowan is real now.
That's good.
That's part of what's anchoring her. And then she also is like, I'm going treasure hunting. I'm going to find some gold. But the boys don't know what's valuable. It's not.
I don't remember this scene.
You fucking missed out. This happens later in the chapters we're listening to.
I remember the whole
ring exchange?
Yeah.
Yeah, so before that happens,
yeah,
Lorcan and Elide are in the boat. They're staying in the boat.
Yeah.
Fenris is supposed to stay with him, and he's like, nope, following the lady. And then that's when he finally turns into a person. And Gavriel's like,
yes, I remember.
You don't have to talk, but when you're ready, I'm ready. And he comes up to Serena.
Aelin?
Yeah, all right, Aelin. Thanks. I don't know why Serena instead of Selena came up, but even there, it was a deep cut. He comes up to Aelin and he's like, hey, baby girl, when you're ready to talk, I'm talking. And she's like, hell yeah, but we don't need to right now. And he's like, yeah, it's totally cool. She's like, okay, so go ahead and fill your pockets, baby. And so he's like, okay, fill his pockets. And they're like, well, you know, these fucking dumb boys, they don't know the difference in good gold and bad gold. Here's my issue with this whole bit. It's brought up that she has a more discerning eye for finery because her house had nice shit in it. These boys are thousands of years old.
Okay.
This ancient stack of golden treasure is not new to them. They were probably there from when that king existed.
Yeah, and she was how old when everything
She's
went
like
to shit?
26 now or something. 23 years old now.
Oh, I think she just turned 19 or 20.
Oh my God. Rowan is out here skinning people like he's a fucking... Guys, we can't get into that. In my brain, she's 26 years old now. Because I keep talking about how mature and glidey she is, too. The way she moves through the world. She's also in her fae form currently.
Yeah.
Not in her people form. It's an important note.
Yeah, because there was a comment about Fenris being in his wolf form. How is it any different than her being in her fae form?
Yeah, they're just trying to feel safe. And then our boy, Lorcan. Lorcan is wasting no time on pleasantries, just giving her the facts. She's like, you tried to go up Maeve. And he's like, no, I crawled after Aelin. And she's like...
So that... I had the same reaction as Elide in that moment of almost... I don't know, upset that he would do that. It was so pathetic.
Well, he literally just had him bond broken, the blood oath, and nearly died.
Yeah, I know, but...
He was dishonorably discharged via blood oath, which I might add knocked everybody on their ass. The only person to have handled it well so far at all has been Fenris.
Oh, as in just accepting death?
He's the only one that actually broke it on his own.
True.
Nobody else was able to. And that's even Lorcan points out. He's like, I wanted it to be done. He's like, but also, well, I'd rather not die and be able to protect you than, you know, just potentially die from doing it, not be able to protect you. And she's like, you asshole, Fenris did it. And I was like, how are we bitching at everybody but I love Fenris. Rowan didn't fucking break it either. He went and asked Mommy Dearest for permission.
No, you're dismissing how that really went.
Aelin showed up and threatened her to break it for him because he couldn't do it himself.
Yeah.
Fenris did it himself. If we're going to get all up shitty about Lorcan, no offense, but Aelin wasn't there ready to ream Maeve's asshole for Lorcan.
Yeah.
The only one that gets extra kudos for being a super Billy badass and was willing to die for Aelin, to be fair, is Fenris.
Is Fenris, yeah.
So, fuck yeah.
And Adian still hasn't given the blood oath.
Adian doesn't have it. Everybody else has got.
Another one?
Adian's like, I don't even need it anymore.
I don't know what the fuck's going on with Adian. He's so pissy right now.
Well, he's understandably pretty fucked up. The cousin that he believes may be dying or dead is currently being cosplayed by his girlfriend, who's refusing to blow him. And is also trying to decide how she's gonna have kids with him. While he is also having to explain to all of the people that are dying in this army, yeah, no, our queen's here, but she doesn't think your lives are worth her using fire. This seems like a pretty stressful spot for him to be in.
All of those soldiers, I like that they pointed it out, that they mentioned they would be defeated, that they are losing, and that they had to retreat, and Aelin, who is supposedly here, didn't help.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I would be pissed.
It would be so much better as if she just wasn't there.
Yeah, I agree.
Why do we keep popping her up places?
I think because they're trying to make deals and to keep the armies.
Yeah, I don't think that's working. I think what's really helping the armies is the idea that there's a hellspawn dude showing up to kill them all. That's kind of the uniting force. Because none of the places that she's been so far do they seem super impressed with her being there.
No, they're not happy.
Everybody's like, not only do you not need to be here, you were not invited.
Well, and then that one Vogue thing showed up, a messenger, and said it out loud that she's a shapeshifter.
Yeah. And also then the other guy's like, I picked up on the hint that you're a shapeshifter. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure the evil thing already brought that up, right in front of everybody.
I don't think that he was there. What was his name?
He's from the town. His uncle was the guy, right?
No. He was the thief from the beginning that she said to leave, and we questioned if he even lived. He escaped. She said, get out of here. Get.
Yeah, and he's like, I owe a life debt to that lady. I'm like, why? She's just out here collecting up life debts. Also, all of you people are useless. What are you doing? Other than, what's her name? Briar Horse, Briar Cliff.
Yes.
What's her name?
I just imagine her as Firecracker.
Oh, yeah. I remember now. Yeah, that is the lady who we thought was that. Oh, man, yeah. His girlfriend. Damn it. What's her name again? Ansel. Ansel of Briarcliff. Yeah, I don't remember where I was going with her, but
Who's
she's
she
also
hanging out with? Is she with Lysandra?
Yes,
And...
yes. And her armies are part of what's getting their asses kicked right now.
Okay. I don't even think we need to go through all the notes, actually.
We've been recording for 2 hours, and honestly, I feel like we've kind of touched on most of it.
Yeah, what do you think about Manon getting all of that? I think she buried the witches.
Not just her. She and her group of badasses.
Yeah.
By Manuel style, dug out them claws and just scratched the cold earth and dug holes for all them bitches. That was nothing but respect.
Fantastic choice, because I really question, how would you convince them to respect or earn their trust? That was it. Great choice.
Yeah, I mean, also a little underhanded.
Oh, what do you mean?
Manon's methods in general, pretty underhanded. And now she's like, I don't want you to get hurt, baby, to this princeling. And he's like, you witchling bitch. Don't tell me what to do. And she's like, if you're really that good of a shapeshifter. And he's like, way ahead of you. And his pants just bulge out a little bit. And she's like, no, I was going to say that we're going to sneak into somewhere else. And he's like, I'll sneak into somewhere. Maybe that's his real thing the whole time. Maybe he was like, wow, the Faye dude had a huge cock. He's like, I need to find a way to make a shape-shifting happen.
Bigger muscles?
He's like, I'll start with brown eyes, and we'll move ourselves down from there.
Male pattern baldness, gone.
I don't think Dorian's got any of that, because canonically he's 20 years old.
Yes.
And has incredible genes.
Fantastic.
He's got broad shoulders, big muscles, crazy lats, and now he can hang brain to his knees.
Oh, gross.
Well, that's just the way shapeshifting works. He can be a crow with a human penis. Just asserting dominance over other crows.
I will not.
Is that a shapeshifting crow? I don't think so. I think that one's just weird. That'd be cool. That's it. If I shapeshift, I want to be just a regular creature, but just keep my penis. I think that would be hilarious. Can you imagine?
It's disgusting.
Just saying, imagine we're near the 4th of July when we're recording this. Imagine an eagle just got some, but he's just dangling.
Ew.
As he comes flying by. Do you still think that it's like America?
No. Is what you're saying is making me think of bats and how they go pee. Have you seen those videos?
No, why the fuck would I watch videos of bats peeing?
Because it's really funny. So bats go pee by hanging upside down, and they do have little wieners, and they just piss outwards.
Okay, now here's what I'm thinking. Imagine a bat with a huge wiener.
I gotta show you.
I love when you're like, they hang upside down to pee.
I swear
They
I
hang
would have
upside down all
shown
the
you
time.
this.
Like a fruit bat? I guess that makes some sense, but how do bats have a cloaca?
TikTok has it banned. Let's go to YouTube.
Oh yeah, that's a good sign. When it's too graphic for TikTok, you're like, we gotta see some bats pissing. Oh. Okay, so they hang right side up to piss.
Yeah, I was wrong about that part. That one's upside down, but yeah, that one's peeing.
I shake it one twice. You're playing with it there, little buddy. All right, that's hilarious. And they get a tiny little beanbag.
Yeah.
I don't know why it looks adorable little penises. Oh gosh, it's a good thing other animals don't have those.
Yeah.
Hey, can you imagine? Nobody would pet their dog if it just had a penis like that.
It's already gross enough when dogs have their moment. I'm like, ew, get away from me.
Red rocket. Oh man, no, I just think that. Yeah, I think if I could transform into a bird, but I could just maintain human penis, it would be hilarious. Do you think it would be kind of funny?
Would it be feathered?
God, no, it is literally everything is feathered. It's like you hot glued
Ew.
Just dick and scrote
no.
on this bird.
No.
And you're not rocked up. This is a flaccid dick.
Ryan, no.
It's just kind of
We
flopping
can
in the
talk about
wind.
something else.
I feel like that's the funniest thing we could.
Some theories.
Theoretically, it would cause so much drag. The drag would be so inconvenient.
Theories about the book. What do you think's gonna happen?
Well, you're making it seem as though the penis thing's not likely. I need to know what's happening with the moms in the second generation of rulers. Gotta know that.
Gotta know it, okay?
Arabin.
Erewhon.
Fuck, man.
Arabin's
Whatever.
been gone for
He comes back. Arabin comes back, and he's who orchestrates all of this nonsense. Oh, man. Okay, Lysandra shows up. She teaches some of the finer nuances of shapeshifting to Dorian. Dorian and Manon passionately bang one out, only for Manon to end up super pregnant now, because he's got superpowers and she's a super witch lady. Also, turns out they can use their witch power whenever, because magic has re-entered the kingdom and they just didn't know how it worked before, maybe.
Or if they fly under a new banner and now the curse is lifted.
Like Otterlin? I would like to add everybody getting married. They're just consolidating kingdoms.
What do you mean? Because Dorian, sorry. Kael doesn't have a kingdom. There's no way his dad is
He's got a
it.
duchy or something. Like, he's got territory.
Well, I guess, yeah, the backhanded comment from Kael's dad, your brother is a scholar. Couldn't give it to him.
Which, I mean, to be fair.
So it has to
clearly,
go to
in these times, what's more valuable? I mean, sure, your brother's a bookworm, but you're crippled. And neither of you are fighting battles.
You were so hard on Kael.
I don't know why, but yeah, I think I just don't like him. Like, I want to. And I did like him for a little bit.
It's not an uncommon take.
Yeah, I think it's just, he really abused his way to happiness. And I think that it pisses me off.
Yeah, he kind of rubbed me the wrong way, but I don't think he deserves the amount of hate that I've seen him get.
From me?
On the internet.
Well, I will say that I'm sure I'm overhating. But to be fair, I also don't like anybody. I
you
like
don't really like
Fenrir.
Aelin or...
I like Fenris. I like him a lot. I like Lysandra a lot. I like
Hussar.
Lamp. No, I don't really like Hussar. But Hussar's wife sounds awesome. Yeah, actually I lied. I like Hussar too. She's direct. I like the
Irene's lady that taught her.
The handmaid?
Like the...
I mean, oh, yeah. Yeah, the Queen Witch lady? 100%. Yep, I'm a big fan of her.
She's not a witch.
Well, whatever.
Yeah.
Healer. Sorry. Actually, I even like Irene. I
Who else
just
do
don't
you
trust her thinking men. Oh, Rowan won me back with the whole skin and the dude alive thing.
Yeah, you had to take a moment and pause and share that with me. You didn't tell me what he did, but you're like, yep,
He did it.
he did it.
He did it. That was, I finally get to see an expression of rage that made 100% sense to me. This dude fucking nailed it. I would also say I don't dislike Aelin. I don't like the way Aelin is written.
I really enjoy Aelin. She's one of my favorite female characters right now.
I think they made Aelin too many things for me to feel that way. You had Assassin, which was kind of a different character, right? Like Selena was actually a different character.
Yeah.
And then you had the way that she interacted with, who was it? The Princess of Terrasen. She died in the first book. That I kept thinking she was going to come back.
Yeah.
And she hasn't. What the fuck was her name? Nehemia.
There you go.
Yeah, Nehemia, who I
never came
actually
back.
really liked. But Nehemia showed up for a minute in a ghost portal. And then she was like, never open the ghost portal again. It's too dangerous. Bad things come through. Slam the door on her. Which I might add, Dorian just keeps opening the
That's
fucking
what I was
door.
just going to say. He keeps doing that.
Yep.
And who was he talking to the last time?
Oh, man, he was talking to what's her name?
Caltaine.
Caltaine, there we go. Yeah, who I was so glad to hear from. Caltaine did a great, as a Force Ghost, Caltaine was the most effective Force Ghost so far. She answered questions.
Mm-hmm.
She was direct about what she couldn't really answer. And she gives a good idea of what's going on. I really appreciated Caltaine.
So she's not a phoenix that survived. I think that was one of my guesses.
But I liked Caltaine as a character.
Same.
I don't care for Brandon.
Yeah, he was kind of a dick about, I can't tell you everything. He's like, what?
But you could tell me some things.
You can tell me something. Aelin got hints. Give me hints.
Yeah. I don't care. I don't know that I like Dorian, but I like Dorian with Manon. I don't know that I like Dorian not with Manon.
Yeah. I like their interactions. Every single time that they're talking to each other, interacting, I love it.
And I like Dorian the way that he interacted with the rest of the Krakens, where he kind of immediately himself at home. And he's like, hey, what's up, ladies? And they're like, I'm baby blues and handsome and shoulders. And he's just like, yeah, I'm going to be sleeping with her later.
There was one witch that was a little, what I don't know the word to use, has a crush on him.
Yeah, hordes of them do. The one that is keeping guard.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of them that he just openly manipulates because they think he's a hottie, which I think is fair. As long as everybody's aware of what's going on, more power to him. But this is what I mean by Dorian is a cool character. When he's at his best, he is at his best. And his magic is the most exciting to me. I think, Rowan I don't care as much for. Lorcan. I think Lorcan has a potential to be a really cool character. His power is literally death. The god of death speaks to him.
Lorcan confuses me because I was liking him and then I also don't. I don't like how he sent Maeve after them, that whole deal, obviously.
Required by blood oath.
I don't like that he crawled for Aelin.
It was him trying to save her.
I know that.
Okay.
Doesn't mean I liked it.
Okay.
Like, if you liked me and then you crawled to some other woman in order to keep me alive,
Well,
ew.
yeah, well, listen. The way that this works is that lady is not going to pay any attention to you in this case. If she pays attention to you, she kills you. I need to make it seem as though what we're going for is the...
Well, clearly I'm just a jealous person because even Aelin hanging out with Fenris, that whole thing, and then Rowan holding back, I'm like, I'd be so jealous. If I was Rowan, I would have a really hard time to go that long without talking to Aelin, and she's just hanging out with Fenris.
having secret conversations with Fenris.
Yeah, and their secret
through nothing
code.
but eyebrow raises, which I might add on a fucking black, dark, cold canyon or whatever the fuck they're in. They're still communicating with eyebrows with a hint of glowworm light. The fuck, dude? Say a word.
But it's not wrong. Rowan wasn't wrong too. Like, none of it was wrong. I just was like, I would be so jealous watching those two walk without me and then just like keeping space. Like, if you and another woman were just walking together because you just trauma bonded, I would be so jealous. I don't know how to describe it.
You'd be like, we're all going to get some trauma.
I'd be like, oh, I'll just wait my turn. I'll just wait my turn. And then I'd be super insecure about it. But Rowan did great.
Yeah, I think he's probably don't know how I'd respond to that. Probably not well either. I might be closer to you than Rowan on that. I don't think I'd be quite as immediately worked up over it, but I think I would eventually be a problem there.
And especially like he's been searching for her and finds her and she doesn't want his touch. Like she pulled away from his touch.
Yeah, which would super bum me out.
And then she reached out to Fenris. I'm
But
like,
you know-
what?
I'm a touchy-feely bitch. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I have to, like, when you're upset with me and we go to bed, I'm like, let me rub your back until you fall asleep. Let me continue to touch you. So, yeah, I wouldn't handle that well either. But good for them. And this is the thing. Rowan got me back. Lorcan's got me. Gavriel's done nothing but charm. Literally since he talked with his son, who I think is still his.
Oh yeah, I forgot all about that. Is that ever going to come back around, or are they?
Well, it depends on if his son ever wants it to come back around, because he is currently just observing a boundary like a good father figure.
Yeah, you're right.
He
Adian
desires it, but is not pushing it.
Yeah.
Adian, I don't give a fuck about.
Yeah, I don't care about Adian right now.
I just like Lysandra. Actually, and I like Bo-Katan. What's her name?
Forte?
Probably. Yep, I like her. And I like Nezrin too. Even though I think what she pulled was a little hinky. Not necessarily a fan of that. Well, where she and
Sartak?
Sartak, yeah, rode off into the mountains. Both of them hell-bent on fucking each other, but both of them pretending like it was just oopsie daisy happened. Oh, sorry, my seed spilled. Like, oh, fuck. Yeah, I'm not a fan of what they pulled there. I think they could have been more direct and honest. But she did leave a note. Who am I missing here?
I think we've touched on everybody and everywhere they're at. I don't understand where the armies are going. It feels like they're headed north rather than to Morath. Is that true?
I think that's the idea, and it's because she was north, right?
Yeah, I wonder if that's where Aelin is supposed to meet them, if they retrieve her.
One quick thing before we call it a day. Credit to Rowan for coming up with the strategy of fake collar. So Maeve would leave and they could sneak in and get her, and it was pretty sweet. Only to then learn that part of her torture was based off the fact that she was going to have a collar put on her.
I know.
But she immediately forgave Rowan, and I think that was really big of her. I would like to add, I don't dislike Aelin.
She was ready to die.
Yeah, that's what torture's made for.
She was... This is such a sad fucking book. I didn't giggle at all. I giggled once.
I giggled so many times.
No, I never giggled. It was sad and devastating.
Well, sometimes, but some of it was pretty giggle-worthy.
What'd you laugh at? I don't want to know now. You're just going to scare me.
No, I'm not a scary sort of dude. I don't remember it, but I do remember giggling a few times. Like, oh, that's fun and charming. One of them, I think, was actually where the dad was like, you didn't notice she was pregnant? And he's like, whatever do you mean? And then he gave like she keeps putting her hand on her belly. And I'm like, what a wild thing for somebody who's not pregnant to do. She's clearly not even attempting to hide it.
Yeah.
Like, she's just resting it on there. He's like, well, we did have Taco Bell. Like, that made me laugh. There were lots of said. When Maeve's like trying to tell her a story, and she's like, oh, come here, my sweet girl. And she's like, oh, Auntie Maeve. And I'm like, oh, fuck. It was pretty fucked up. And at first, I didn't realize it was a story.
Same.
I was like, wait a minute, what the hell? And then I'm like, oh, this is mind manipulation. But then, at some point, somebody's talking about their powers, and they're like, well, our powers aren't exactly the same. But, it's a spider lady. Okay. Spider lady. Sexiest voice of all the characters.
Yes.
Fuck. It was like, man, you're laying it on thick. I'm out there working, and I'm like, I don't think I should be listening to this. And I'm like, she didn't. But she was not described as attractive, which I found even more fun.
No, she was like a bear and then a spider.
Well, and she was described as like just a homely lady.
Yeah,
like
barefoot.
Yeah, she's like, she's not ugly, but you wouldn't like notice her. Like, she's just a regular ass looking lady. And then she's talking.
Yeah, the voice actress. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah,
just pulled that out of where?
Wait, okay, what are we doing here exactly? What other books?
What else do you do?
Excuse me, spider lady. I mean, yeah, that blew my mind. I thought that for a second. I was like, oh, Dorian's going to shapeshift into a spider and they're going to spider fuck.
Oh, no.
But that's not how it worked. But yeah, I was just like, why did she make her voice so over the top sexy?
What scene was it when your headphones died out on the couch there? It was so funny.
I don't know.
Your phone was so loud, it just started playing.
I don't know. But it happens more often than I would like to. Like, I'll just be working, and it's always when your hands are full and you're up on a ladder, and all of a sudden your phone will be like, and there he was, dripping sweat rolling off his nipple and into her mouth.
Ew.
And you're like, oh my God, what's happening? And it's like, welcome to the ice planet. And I'm like, whoa. 6. Like, so they know you've listened to 5 of the other books. Like, yeah, you're a baker's dozen into this series. Hope you're ready for more. I really am enjoying this book, though. Maeve seemed more human.
Yes. In her motivation, her storytelling.
She seems motivated by fear. Like, there's arrogance, but the arrogance is also sort of gone. Like, why wouldn't you just take Aelin with you? You're all powerful.
They wanted her somewhere more secure.
More secure than right next to Maeve.
Yeah.
You're going to tell me that exists somewhere?
Oh, so the scene with Rowan going in to save Aelin, it made me think of the Superman movie when they go into that camp and they play that song.
5 years' time.
Yeah.
And Mr. Terrific's just...
That's how I was imagining Rowan going to save her.
Okay, Rowan's super cool. He will never be that cool.
What?
No. That dude, now at the same time, if Mr. Terrific skinned the bad guy alive and kept him living for it, man, that earned some points. I don't know why that was so perfectly encapsulating his rage. Where it's like, I'm not even healing her right now.
I think
I'll
that
get
is
to her.
the #1 revenge scene we've ever heard.
Oh, yeah.
Yet.
Yeah, it was... I immediately forgave, I don't know, however many books Rowan's existed in. 5 now?
I think so.
Yeah. Instantly made me a Rowan fan. I was like, actually, he's got his priorities straight. All it took was the fake death of a fake mate and a fake baby, hopefully. Now he's protective of his real lady. What I'm a little worried about is that she's going to get knocked up.
Aelin. That's how the book ends.
It ends with, he's like, oops.
Spilled his seed and
Yeah.
she's pregnant.
Oops, all seeds. I think that would be super funny. If it was like, Rowan tripped through the doorway and oops, spilled his seed. Aelin, glowing, sets her hand on her stomach. What's your prediction?
Dorian is the one that gets the key, saves the day, removing the Vogue. And Manon goes out and the 13 goes out. I think Adian's going to die. I think Lysandra's going to live as she's going to take care of... Her name isn't Evangeline, but it's close to that. I think Rowan and Aelin are going to live. I think Chaol and Irene are going to live, especially because she's pregnant. They're not... Another baby's not going to die. Nezrin and Sartak are going to live.
Lorcan.
I think Lorcan's going to die.
Ooh, okay. I don't think so.
Gabriel's going to die.
Oh, I think so, and that's actually going to fuck me up. Man, he seems like such a nice dude.
But also, I don't know how many deaths can happen in the last bit of this book.
We're going to find all of them. What I would suggest is Lorcan and, what's her name?
Elide.
So, Elide's still got to become a witch.
Yeah.
Her short life has been brought up like 7 times. And it's like, oh, but her life. Too short. And I'm like, witches fucking live a long time and she's a witch. I'm waiting for that blood. Like, he's going to pull out one of those rags that he made her. And it's going to be blue or something. He's going to be like, excuse me, last lap, anyone?
Yeah, what the hell is up with this? They've mentioned her period too many times. It was mentioned again in this book. I'm like, why are we talking about her period?
Well, why aren't we? Because until it's not regular blood. As soon as it's not regular blood and they're like, this is witch blood. This is a witch period happening.
Yeah, there was something about, the awkwardness of needing to get personal items or whatever it was. Like, what?
Why is this awkward?
Why is this a
This is like where people act like it's weird to buy tampons at Walmart.
Yeah.
That always cracks me up. I remember, like, when I was young. Well, as a matter of fact, I think the first time I went and bought you tampons.
Yeah.
And you were just like, Like, you're gonna buy tampons. I'm like, I don't think they're gonna assume they're for me.
I
And
grew
even
up
if
in
they
a
did, who
house
cares?
that my dad didn't do that stuff.
Well, I enjoy your theories. And you feel like Maeve is here to stay, gone tomorrow? How do we feel
Yeah,
about
she's
this?
gone. She's gone.
Okay. Do we feel like she's gone first or second?
Second.
Okay. What do you think happens with all the healers she's got floating around? I think we got to steal her forces in order to
Yep.
survive this.
Get rid of Maeve. You can use her. Yeah, I don't know.
You think Aelin puts her in the Iron Maiden suit? Or does it not affect her because she's not technically...
Yeah, she doesn't have magic in the same way. She's evolved. She'd be impacted, I think, by something else. Wait, we were theorizing Irene needed to learn how those rings were made. That ring.
That's true, too. We got to learn that.
That's not going to happen. There's no way that's going to happen in time.
It's all going to happen in the next 35 chapters.
There's no way.
It's
Such a
going to be
long
a
book.
dense 35. Oh, is it? How many chapters?
You have to do another 40.
Oh, easy. Is that the end of the book, or we have 2 more sets of 40? 120 chapters total.
Yeah, 120.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Deal. Perfect. I'm on board.
Let's do
It
it.
needed to be at least that long. I thought we were halfway done with it right now. It's like,
No.
I don't think they're going to get there.
1/3.
Oh, good. I was totally lying about thinking they were going to get.
I love you.
I love you.
You are my bestie.
You're my bestie. Thank you guys for supporting us. It's been a good time. If you'd like more,
Follow us here, TikTok or Instagram. Fable, if you want to join our book club. Patreon, if you want episodes early.
drop it on Tuesdays if you're into that sort of thing.
Oh, yeah. Episodes are releasing on Tuesdays. If there's a 2-parter, it's going to be on Thursdays.
We accept 5-star reviews and nothing less. If you leave something less, you're a motherfucker.
No! Honest reviews.
Not that honest. Only leave a review if you're willing to be a 5-star honest person. Should we come up with something mean to say to him on the way out? I kind of want to pick on him.
No, I
don't
won't say
want that
love
mood.
you. Bye.
Oh, you can tell him that you love him.
Okay.
I won't.
Love you guys before Ryan bullies you out of here.
I'm fine with most of you. I love you, bye.